Are you using mechanical manifestation? What this is actually the slowest kind of manifestation. You will still create it, but it is the slowest kind of manifestation. Now, mechanical manifestation is actually where you will write a list of all the things that you want. Say you're wanting to create a relationship. Most people are looking for love, or wanting a different job, and you start writing down, okay, what do I want? I want a handsome man that is financially independent, and you start to list all these things that are very material, but you're just thinking about, okay. And it's great to have really detailed stuff, because I know when I've done this in the past, I have definitely been able to create that. It has come into my field, and yes, I got everything that I desired, and then was like, ooh, I needed to tweak this. I needed, other things in that relationship, right? And I've been really great at doing this over years. Anyway, so when we use mechanical manifestation, it is really about just listing things off and really putting it in there. I always would do my energy work, and that's why I was able to create through that list, right? Because I would actually sit in energetics, raising my vibration, opening my heart space, and then going into actually calling in these things that I desired. And I would do it with so many different things. I wanted solar on my house, I wanted a spa, I wanted chickens, you name it, I created it. Even the job that I love, right? But it can be very slow if you don't know the energy tools. Now, I would also incorporate those things, but there's so many things you can be doing in your everyday to change the energy as well. And energy is the key. Now, what is energy? Energy is the feelings. Your feelings are by far one of the most felt thing by the universe, right? Your feelings around this are what is going to make the difference. Now, if you have feelings that you are not worthy, that you still feel unsure, that you are anxious, these are the energies that are actually going to be in the field, which creates confusion around you receiving what you desire. So really working at clearing up that space, really looking at, what do I feel? What energy what are the stories in my head that define me? What are the things that I say? Say if you're trying to create more money, and your children go, hey mom, I want takeaway for dinner tonight. And you're like, oh, I can't afford that. How often do you say little things like that? Maybe you can afford it. Maybe you do have money in the bank, but you're choosing not to, but you're using that and telling the universe that. For me, it was really reframing those things and saying to the children, Mum's making choices here because we want to go on a holiday, and it's not the best thing for our health. Let's have a healthy dinner, and just speaking truth to my children, right? Because I could afford it, but it was a choice that I'd make. But I would use the wrong words, and that would actually create resistance energetically in my field to actually having more abundance, more wealth, more of all that beautiful, beautiful energy that we can have. So it's really being aware of, what are you speaking? What are you thinking? How are you feeling? Are you clearing up those energies that actually have a massive impact on your ability to create? Now, when you go even deeper and you start to learn really, really great, powerful energy tools that actually clear timelines and clear your auric field, clearing up this energy that you've held on to for years where you didn't feel wealthy enough, even the identity that you are actually vibrating at a specific level in the identity that you hold, because this is the life you hold, all of those things will have a significant impact on you changing your reality. So for instance, you want more wealth, you need to live in that energy. You need to be embodied in that. You need to have that identity. Otherwise, there's this dysfunction in the energy. You basically, here's the point that you want to receive, but you're actually hitting it over here. And so the ball is off target all the time because of these simple energy things. When we learn to use the energetics of this, and using energy is 80% and 20% in aligned action, our ability to manifest becomes so much faster. The other thing is to remember that the universe doesn't work in time. It is not got a linear time. It is different. We live in a 3D world, or a linear time frame. And so therefore, when we're sitting there constantly saying about time, we're attaching things and limitations. The more energy work we actually do, the faster we manifest. But we don't have this attachment to things. Now, I have actually always put some time frames on some things, right? And if it didn't come, what would happen was it would create disappointment. Oh, I didn't get that, and sometimes, by all means, I did get what I wanted, right? But when I actually let go of that, it's having a time frame that was longer, that by next year But even before that, telling the universe, I'm open to having that before this time frame, not just at that time frame, right? And I would not, even if it didn't come through, I'd always trust that the universe has something better for me. There is a reason why it hasn't come in, that there's something else that I need to achieve to energetically actually receive more. So when I create anything to manifest, I actually put in there that I want beyond my wildest dreams. So not just what I'm actually dreaming and desiring, what is beyond that? I don't tell the universe how I'm to receive this, how I'm going to achieve that, because I'm creating resistance. So then it's got to kind of almost like put A, B, C, line things up for you. It's longer. Allow the universe to open the doors and fast track you from A to Z, right? It can do that. But you have to believe, you have to know. And there is such a difference in expectation and attachment, how it creates resistance, and it's a different energy to I know I am going to have that, right? So these are really, really powerful, but knowing how to use energetics in your manifestations will by far change everything. You need to have a good energy coach or somebody that works in energetics that can actually show you these tools. And they're simple, they are easy. If they have the step-by-step processes, by far you will fast track. I go into these monthly manifestation processes where I do, certain things throughout the month energetically, and every time I create abundance and wealth or whatever I'm desiring. Sometimes I get more. It's like, oh my gosh, did that $10,000 just arrive in my bank account in a week? Like things that you wouldn't, beyond my wildest dreams at times. And I was like, wow, when I really, really started to embody this consistently and see the changes that it starts to make to my clients' lives, the soul entrepreneurs that I continually coach and help, but not even them, people that work in, have highly stressful situations. I've helped women who have struggled to conceive and have babies, do energetic work, and even knowing they'd had IVF and done all these other things, they've fallen pregnant, right? And it's by energy. It's by shifting things that were in their field, that were creating resistance, by opening the womb energetics back up to the earth, to the cosmos, right? There's things that we can do, but you need somebody that actually has the experience in these tools. So I am actually about to run a free masterclass. I'm actually creating the landing page right now. So keep your eyes open on my website and definitely follow me, because I will share it in some future posts soon. And I'm also going to do a program, so taking people deep dive into these step-by-step simple tools that you can use to absolutely change your life. So whatever you're wanting to create and desire, let's go there. Let's help you create that beautiful experience. Bring in that joy, bring in that happiness, bring in those things that are going to heart fulfill you. But you need to come from that place of heart fulfillment, of that is going to be something that's going to make you so deeply satisfied, not even satisfied, but joyful in your life, because that is going to change everything. So often people look for short-term gratification. Oh, I just need a car. Then they feel excited for a little while, and then they need the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And they're actually just looking for material things to fulfill themselves. My life is amazing. I love my life, absolutely every part of my life. There's days, trust me, that are challenging, and I can say, okay, I say to my kids sometimes, okay, I don't like that, but I always love you. Like there is that energy behind there that I always love my life. Even if things are challenging me, I still love my life, right? So it's getting to that place. So hopefully, if you really enjoy this, you love my shares, please follow me, please save it, please comment, so I know that you want me to keep sharing these things, because I promise you, if you start doing these things and consistently, your life will be amazing.